So you wanna welcome back to another FGO Thirstday. I do hope you have your drink of choice near you, because we're gonna dive right into Fionn Cumhaill. Cumhaill. Yeah, it's a good name. Don't lie to yourself. The reason you dislike him is because he tried flirting with Masha back in America. Did he do that? I legit don't remember much of America. But I remember he was there. And I remember him dissing Dearmood quite a bit. Which is a bit sad, but also kind of understandable and kind of fun, actually, in a way. I just love how fucking salty Fionn is over that fact that, like, every time Dearmood is there, like, and he's like, yeah, I mean, as long as you don't cheat on your best friend's wife. Like, oh, God. They are syllables, aren't they? Irish heroes, I say. But I do like his design, actually. I really do. He looks hot as balls. And it has a nice pogo stick there, that for sure. Nice details, seriously. It is really neat. I don't know why, but he makes me really think on a Fire Emblem character, though, doesn't he? Like, some cool Fire Emblem character that appears like, ta-da! Fionn Cumhaill. True neutral, 181, 63 kilos. Also was Leonidas, Paracelsus, Sasaki Kojiro. That's a nice lineup, I will say. Strength B+, Constitution B, Agility A+, damn, Magical Power C, Luck C, Noble Fantasy B+. Dude, I mean, are they literally going full fucking meme on it? Because they seem like they're literally doing that on all Lancers, don't they? Like, they're giving them, like, yeah, they have all super horrible luck. Why do they have that? Is there a reason for it? Is it because, like, as soon as they get a stick, luck is draining out of the stick? Like, it's like an antenna, but instead of, like, absorbing luck, it's just sending out luck. Like, it's an outward signal. Is that how it works? I guess that would explain things. I guess so. Magic Resistant B. Nullify spells that have shown to 3 verse or below. Receive almost no damage even against Great Mage Crawl and Great... Damn, son. Divinity D. A descendant of the war god Nuada. Fionn has divine spell attribute despite the low rank. Nice. Clairvoyance B. Connotes the good quality of one's visual acuity. It allows one to capture distant targets and improve their dynamic vision. The beauty of trouble with women A. A self-awareness that has been raised to a level of a curse. It is for him to encounter trouble with women due to women's beautiful appearance being the source of those troubles. When you think with your dick. It's not easy when it happens. Though I really don't like this skill in game. Because it's so fucking unreliable. Like, you have a chance to avoid, like, I mean, I need a skill to work, you know, that is, skills that is like that completely relies on RNG, they are bad, in my opinion. Especially in games like this, I feel like, when cooldown is pretty long and all that, yes. And then you have all of this, oh yeah, there's only a chance that you might avoid an attack, like, what? Why? So yeah, I don't like the skill in the game. Otherwise, the idea of it could work, you know. Though sounds more like a Dearmood thing. I guess both Dearmood and Fionn have this problem. Magecraft B. He has studied the druid's magic. Oh damn. There are many spells that can be employed in combat, such as attack spells, attack support spell, recover spell, etc. But it's not a magic system primarily excels in direct combat. Dude. Cast a Fionn? That would be neat, wouldn't it? No Fantas, Mac and Luin, the undefeated violet healing flower. What? A magical spear that considered to be the spear that killed Alien. Oh no! This Xenomorph Slayer, a divine spear that's fallen to the state of an evil fairy. A two-handed spear that is more than 2 meters in length. In addition to being endowed with an auto-attack function. What? The spear can nullify all negates effect that influence the mind. Ooh. If the true name is released, it fires single attack that's accompanied by a violent rushing stream of water that the war god Nuada, his ancestors, administer. Its true name comes from an inscription by the beloved sword of Fionn Cumhaill. that sort of is often viewed in the same light as his spear, and it was assimilated with a spear that slew the divine spirit Aelin at the time of being established as Noble Phantas. Damn. But that's the one they use in the game, right? Because I do know that he, sent a stream of water, like piercing fucking. It's like a laser, so concentrate like water pressure, dude. Water pressure when focused like that is insane. It's like cutting fucking steel. Though generally they actually have grains of sand in them as well, because that adds to the piercing power. But yeah, but having a sword, I mean. Fionn's saber, I guess, as well. I mean, we got Diarmuid's saber. Wouldn't that be nice? Fionn and Cumhaill. I mean, Fionn and Cumhaill do go together, but Fionn and Diarmuid, they like following each other. They're broskies. Wouldn't that be nice? Uske Biaffa, all life scooped with these hands. Okay. Water scooped by Fionn again a power. Oh yeah. Wasn't this part of how he refused to give water to Diarmuid because he was so fucking salty? The anecdote itself of his water of life that became a noble fantasy. No matter if it's water of a fountain, spring water or tap water, if scooped with both hands, it will immediately become water as a recovery effect. If used on human, their wounds will be healed, and it also works the same on heroic spirits. Poisons will also be cleansed from this water. Fionn usually takes his water scoped in a water bag and carries with him so he can Oh, that's pretty. Dude, support Fionn? That would be neat. I know I'm like, sabers, rider, cost, or whatever, but, this really do open up for many other options, Finta Finnegas. Biting the thumb, swelling with wisdom. I want to bite my thummy. Okay, that sounds a bit weird. Perhaps there seems to be another proper true name for his noble fantasy, however the subtitle is the same. The end of the Salmon of Knowledge, which granted wisdom to Fionn that became a noble phantas. Because the salmon's fat remains imprinted on Fionn's thumb, if the thumb is licked, it's said that one will immediately acquire great wisdom. I just got corona. I got something else instead. I should probably not lick my thumb like that. It also the origin of the Uski beef life scoop with his hands, no fantasy that has viewed as something based on the noble fat is a very anecdote. Incidentally, someone's fat contains mostly DHA, which boosts one's power concentration. Yeah, I mean, omega-3 and all that jazz in fish is really good for the brain. So, but honestly, seriously, I could see like these two combine, making, giving him like a support role, like a caster or something like that. Especially since he mentioned that he knows have Magecraft B, which is very high. So in a way, he's like Cumhaill, Cumhaill have like caster. We have so many Cumhaills actually. But yeah, I would like to see that. That would be neat. He even have MPs and all that for that. But yes, personality. A noble knight who honor impartiality and the path of righteousness. At the same time as being such a person, Fionn is open-minded and pleasure-seeking. He also does not bear any doubt, not even a tiny bit about his own charm. Come now, for even these days I'm completely shining, no? Similarly like his looks, his conducts are also elegant. However, his way of thinking is comparably bold. Because he has the disposition of his youth that is suitable for his outward appearance, one will not particularly catch sight of that tenacious personality in the later anecdote of his past life. His self-consciousness of his own beauty as a reality. Regarding his looks, it is something he was born with, so he does not even have to boast about it. But it's a pet theory that is something that can even be utilized. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm born ugly and I don't have the ability to boast about my good looks. I'm sorry. Although he has a personality that's filled with a lot of love, even Fionn has a sort of love that is treated as unique and eternal, concentrated only to his first wife. Only in this moment when he thinks about her, Fionn Cumhaill is not a knight leader, but a young man who's honest with himself. Even though he does not realize it, as a matter of fact, Fionn is deeply jealous. After decades of years later from his present appearance, of which this present appearance was the prime of his life as knight, there was an anecdote where he resented his subordinate Diarmuid for snatching away his third wife, the beautiful Grain. Grain. Later on, Fionn chose to let the owner die without helping him later fall into predicament, so out of resentment that stemmed from this deep jealousy. Yeah, that's salty, man. As a result, Fionn stirred the disappointment of many of his subordinates after that incident, causing a war where the Knights of Fionn divided into two sides, and before long, Fionn had lost his life in the middle of the conflict. Yeah. The salt is real. Dude, we know that Fionn would be a salty-ass gacha player, wouldn't he? He would, probably. He would. Motivation attitude was the master. Fionn will not make a change to his elegant speeches and conduct in regard to his master. Because he also worked for the sake of his High King of Ireland while he was alive, he has absolutely no reluctance in regard to acting under somebody as a servant. As a hero, he takes into consideration that if he can work for the sake of the people, there will also be no problem of any kind for him because of that. The wish Fionn wants to make on the Holy Grail is to fix his tendency to get into trouble with women. I mean, that's as good as any wish, I guess. He thinks that perhaps all the tragedies of his lifetime stem from his fate of having trouble with women, no matter what. However, since that is his way of thinking as occasional heavy materials in this form, in the case of heavy materials in another form, there's even the possibility that he may have different view and wish. Are they alluring to actually a different Fionn? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Dear example, when it comes to beauty, it's my victory, so I wonder who the victor will be if it comes to military prowess. Hey, I'm strong, that's bad luck for you, isn't it? Says the Lancer with, like, sea luck, I'm just saying. Even if it's the extent that I wouldn't call it omniscience, you would somewhat understand. For instance, if I'm as a caster, then you expect I'm able to demonstrate the power of the summon knowledge even more. See, they even mentioned caster there, cool. Magnificent, I would like to add something else as strong as you to my order of knights. Biting my thumb, yes, wisdom is swelling up. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I usually say. Wisdom is swelling up, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh god, but yeah, see, caster. I'm just saying, caster Fionn, well, that would be nice. I would like that. Historical image and character. A descendant of the Celtic war god Nuada and the leader of the glorious Knights of Fianna. A great hero established many valorous deeds, such as by aiding the capital of killing a wicked divine spirit that manipulates slumber and flames, as well as by defeating invaders and monsters as the god of Erin, Ireland. Having mastered Celtic magic and wisdom, Fionn is endowed with many abilities and noble phantasm. Yeah, pretty cool. Character image in fake grand order. Serving the High King of Erin, Fionn was a man who earned his achievement worthy of him to be declared a leader and further judged as the greatest knight of the Knight of Fianna. The fallen divine spirit Island, the magical demon boar, the horse of the underworld. He defeated a large number of these wicked yet powerful monsters, and in the end he defeated even the war god Nuada. What? Who is his divine ancestor in battle. However, when the time of peace came about, it was been said that he was magnanimous man who spent his time quietly while carrying out hunts and the like together with his subordinates in the order of the knights. I could imagine that. Fionn willingly went on a journey as a great hero, with nothing but that journey that can be criticized by others. But during his personal life, he had fatal trouble with women. His first trouble was being shown by a pair of beautiful sisters. Damn sisters. Having received a curse from the incident. Damn curse. His misfortune further continued thereafter, where 7 years of his youth were stolen in dispute concerning Grain, his third wife. It resulted in collapse of the glorious order of knights. Trouble with women is not that it's himself shared the problem with those, it's not there's a problem with women. Up to this final moment, Fionn Cumhaill never really took into the consideration what the heck went wrong. Having transformed into heroic spirit and having materials as a servant, he still does not comprehend that. Yeah, I mean, that is the kind of mindset. If you ever heard anyone that has, separated from someone, they always it's their fault, And many times, of course, it can be, and all that, but it can many times also be your own fault, but you don't see that because, you don't want to see that. And that's literally what Fionn is literally about. What? What is wrong with women? There's nothing wrong with me. Wrong with women. Dear Mood, there's wrong with women. Yes, master, yes. Yes, I agree. Connection with other characters. Dear Mood, as far as Fionn himself and materials in his youthful appearance is concerned, because whatever happened around his later year were not more than memories of the time then and not now, he will not definitely say to Dear Mood, I'm glad to see you again in a long time, without a relative minding about it. However, for Dear Mood, whose memories of his death were exactly because of his troubles with Fionn, most of all that is super uneasy for him. Aww. By the way, how did that I get him get here? I wonder if that's really the genuine article. I get lam. I guess that's the arm thing, yeah. Beautiful female servant. Oh yes, this is unimaginable, huh? Looks like once again I'm completely shining. I'm shining. Dude, he's literally the crab from Moana. Cause I'm shining. I must say. Coming from us, the image of his face was selling most one shot, but it was crazy to talk about his costume. I regret that I should have raised his tights even more for the time when the Celts all come to appear together in the distant future. Tights. Even though it's perfect Eichmann-like characteristics was specific for him, there were many more cheerful lines and planned for him than I had thought. So I made his facial expression more amusing, eh? Well, to be honest, this uncle is about the same age as me, and yet he's mad in love with his Shova sense in Brynhildr. I mean, Shova is, I know there's a time era and all that. A potato. Shova is, oh yeah, I see. So I guess he also is thinking about Fionn or his own fashion sense, this period between 250 to AD. Yeah, there's so many different ages, you know. The AK part is a joke between. Everyone is entitled to dislike and burn Fionn if they want to. Honestly, I get a little mad when people just hating Fionn for what he did to Diarmuid. Bro, are you saying you wouldn't get mad after your best friend joining your girlfriend and began to say, no hard feeling when you come out to our wedding? And no. Oh, God. I mean, that is true. His car is getting vandalized tonight. Yeah, because I think what he did to Diarmuid is what makes him such more human than many other heroes. Not that the others didn't make mistakes, had flaws, but Fionn also had them. It's just dumb to say he hated them for something like this, or so I think. I know if the whole stuff of him spooking people when they roll for Bryn, boobs, everything. I mean, to be fair, boobs, everything. Anyway, rant aside, Fionn's supposed to be quite powerful, dubbed the Irish King Arthur. Thanks for the 4-page worth of Irish King Arthur. Makes you wonder what sort of shit goes through David's mind when they made Fionn so shitty gameplay-wise when the game was first released. Grab the pitchfork. Wait, why is no one with me in my pitchfork? I would be. But when I heard that FGO some of his achievements Qatar as she needed them, I don't know who's one or really did, but someone else know. Maybe someone else know. I want to over Fionn. Yeah, honestly, when you think, if it's supposed to be that strong, he really don't get to shine that much. Which is really sad, because I do like Fionn. I like his design and all of that. But I know he's feeling it. His ability, well, his skill, you may be lucky to avoid attacks, really do suck. And I would love to see Fionn, you know, being even more powerful. I mean, maybe, as I said, caster or even saber or something like that, you know? And I think, just like many other servants in this game, though, he's one that I feel like, you know, just deserve to get seen more, to be flushed out more, that giving more of the character, you know? And I kind of like him and Diarmuid in the wake, because, I mean, obviously, like, I can understand, and I think it's just fucking hilarious how salty he was over that, which obviously makes sense. I mean, as Potato said, if someone took your girlfriend/wife and all that, it would probably piss you off. And instead of like, here I have the healing water, oh no, and then like go away, and Diarmuid like, I mean, it makes sense that in that regard, you know, that would happen, like, goddamn. But I would actually like to see how his true strength, you know, because as Potato said, the gameplay wise, he's underwhelming compared to many other servants, definitely. I'm just saying. I mean, as I said, they don't need to make him OP, but at times I really feel like many times they're making servants, especially back in the days, but even today, that their strength and all that doesn't really represent their fame, because as I always remember when I started to watch Fate, was that the more famous and all that they are, the more legends they have, the stronger they are. And then like, yeah, Blackbeard 2 stars, like, what the fuck? You know? Stuff like that. It just feels weird. And especially if someone like Fionn, that have so many legends about himself, and being literally, as they said, that he's like the Irish King Arthur. He's surprisingly weak, you know, for that. which is a little bit weird. And then they gave some of his achievement to Skataj, which is weird. To be fair, if they really did that, as Potato said, because Skataj, isn't she OP as it is without adding more to her? Like, come on. But yeah, I do like Fionn, I do like Diarmuid, especially together, because, you know, they're really trying, like, how Fionn is, like, can be this salty at time, but obviously he doesn't really, like, go in there to hate on Diarmuid, because otherwise he wouldn't hang out with him. And Diarmuid trying to be like, oh shit man, I'm so sorry, I'm trying to be better. Like, Fionn is like, salt. He's like representing the salty gamer there, but yeah. In general, I like Diarmuid, well, I do like him as well, but as Fionn. And if you don't like him, that is okay as well, you know. As said, this is my opinion. If you like or dislike a character opposite to me, that's okay. And now we're gonna go Brynhildr. Just insert some Yonrei joke here. Ah, that's beyond the Yonrei there, eh? Brynhildr. Seriously, I will say, I don't like her spear. That is probably the big thing I really don't like with her. Is that spear. I don't know why. It's partly cool, but at the same time it just feels clunky. But I love her otherwise design, you know, with hair and all of that. Though I don't really understand, because it looks like a little bit like she has a Japanese school dress kind of thing going on there, you know, with a ribbon and all that. Maybe it's just me seeing that. I've been watching too many animes and all that. And then, of course, her entire I need to kill Sigurd, kind of scary. But it was really nice to see her and Sigurd in Götterdammerung. That was really nice, actually. Ooh, I like this. Seriously, this I love to see this, you know? Seeing different perspective and poses on the character like this. And seeing more details about their outfit and designs. I think that is awesome. To be fair, her spear looks like a scissor, doesn't it? You know? It looked like a fucking scissor. Ooh, I like that. I like the arm there. Man, I haven't realized she has... I haven't really thought about it, because, you know, the spear and all that take up focus. And now we see it like that. That's pretty neat. Brynhildr, Norse mythology, neutral good. Strength B+, endurance A, agility A, mana C, luck E. What the fuck? E! MP Ace! Also voice Skatar Skadi, Fujino, Altera, and all her counterparts. Damn. She's voicing a lot there. Fate prototype fragment of Sky Silver. Oh, she appears there? That's pretty neat. Magic resistance B. Spells with less than 3 verses are nullified. Even Great Thaumaturg or Ritual Curse would cause next to no damage to her. Riding. From an anecdote in which she rode Flying Horse as a Valkyrie. With the exception of Divine Beast, all mountain beasts could be controlled at will. While this skill would be at A+ rank following the anecdote, it was lowered as a result of being summoned as last. It would be A+ when summoned as a rider. Rider Brynhildr would be neat. A+ riding, man. Damn. Divinity E. Even with a passable aptitude for divine spirits, this is extremely low. The once battle maiden of the Valkyries and daughter of the great god Odin, her divinity was stripped away by Odin himself. Okay, why was it stripped away by Odin? Because otherwise I just feel like her divinity would be insanely high, considering, you know, being a daughter to the very old father, the one god, the big god in Norse mythology and all that. Oh, well. Personal skills. Mana Burst. B. Is a skill from an angle where she fell in slumber in the middle of a castle covered in flames. Blazing on by the source of her mana, for instance. Her flames are strong each time her passion intensifies. Heating hottie. Primordial Rune. She possessed the Norse magical crest known as runes. As one of the who taught rune maker to her beloved Sigurd, she also had first-rate magos in her own right. Originally, as a skill symbolizing the Primordial Rune granted by her father, the great god himself, its power is normally suppressed. If you demonstrate the full potential of the skill without having divinity at A rank or above, not only would she receive restriction on the use of her noble phantasm, severe damage will be inflicted upon her spirit core as well, to the point where Brynhildr will eventually be annihilated. That sucks! These special effects does not exist in Fate Go, yeah, Notice that. That would suck. So she would need to get her divinity back. But how does she just do that? Like, yank it back or whatever? How does it work? A hero's bridesmaid C. The nature of Valkyrie leading a hero to victory, which becomes a skill. Synchronizing their prana, their target will receive favorable modifier on all the checks for variety of actions. Nice. Brynhildr Romantia until death divided two apart. A noble phantasm that is molded to a deep feeling of love towards a fated person, a spear of magic silver that they employed while alive. Or magic silvers. Oh. The deeper love towards the target becomes, the more the weight and size of the spear will change. Showing tremendous effect, especially towards Sigurd, who she truly loved during her lifetime. I love you, I really love you. Please die together with me, my dear. No. Very effective on targets she believed to be true heroes. Also effective towards Siegfried, who is a deep link to Sigurd. I guess in a way, I could see this as like an Arash MP, you know, that she would die as well. Like, she'd do massive ass fucking damage and annihilate, like, and then die with them, like, ah! But I guess that wouldn't be popular because we already have Arash doing that. But okay. Personality, calm and devoted. Loneliness mixed with a gentle smile. A Valkyrie of misfortune. Back when she was a divine spirit, as the eldest among the Valkyries, she was something akin to a doll, with a little sense of self. After she was cast down to earth when she incurred the wrath of her father, the great god, she attained a human-like nature and a personality due to her encounter with Sigurd. Deeply compassionate and passionate in love, willing to go any lengths to the one she loves. Had tragedy not befallen her, a woman that would definitely spend her life as a good wife. While continuing to love the hero Sigurd more than anyone else, she was wreathed in flames of killing him at the conclusion of a cursed tragedy of fate, eventually killing him and burning up her very existence. Even now, as a heroic spirit, she remains deeply in love with Sigurd. With that said, if one of chance that he was summoned in her presence, her spear would automatically be leveled at him. As the very concept of the one who has slain Sigurd was imprinted upon not only a noble phantom, but herself in form of a heroic spirit. Dude, can't we summon her where she don't have that impression on her, you know? That would be nice. But she consciously understands that Dragon Slayer hero Siegfried, who shares an origin with Sigurd, is someone else who's not Sigurd. For some reason, it seems that she feels close to him, so she would just enthusiastically stare at the two of them and then kill them. Then that also sometimes include the master. Oh my god. I can see like, oh man, she's looking at us like, yeah, she likes us. Really, Sigurd? What do you mean by that? She really, really like. She do? Aw. Now she will kill us. What? And then, poor Siegfried. He didn't sign up for this. No. Attitude towards master. Initially, she would approach with restraint. She calmly obey an order, any order. Fundamentally, she wouldn't defy any of master's instruction in any situation. She accomplishes the master. Whether it's a helplessness felt during her previous life, a habit formed with following her orders, or the great goddess of Valkyrie, her passivity that recluded resistance towards the system of heroic spirit summoning, or the combination of all of the above, all that could have shaped that inclination. Barring extraordinary circumstances, she feels no deep attraction or love for any person. She is strongly aware of that. At the conclusion of any affection she harbors in her heart, the target would likely die at her hands from a noble phantom. Besides, above all else, already, her love has been devoted to Sigurd. It could also be put in this way. She dreads the fact of falling in love with somebody. Of course, there's the incident with Sigurd yet, trapped within her own fixation, that if I fall in love, I shall kill that person. She goes to great length to avoid even getting with the master, at least until it's inside of her. Inside of her. Oh well. She has one wish and desire for the Holy Grail, to reunite with her love Sigurd, even though if it comes true at such place, she will start to kill automatically. How about you use the Grail to wish on the very fact that you removed that thing first? I'm just saying. I think that is a pretty good thing to start with. It's troubling. It's my destiny to be serving someone. Please think of me as a tool. Dude, Naruto taught me that no ninja is a tool. If you're kind, I will be troubled because my dear love Sigurd, my dear from my heart. It's a bit sad, man. It's a bit sad. Historical image. Daughter of Odin, who is the god of Scandinavia, one of the battle maiden Valkyries, a tragic heroine from Norse mythology. The battle maiden is identical with Sigurdifa in Volsunga saga, where her companion is fate of the king of war Sigurd. In the poetic Edda, Sigdrifa's song, Brynhildr Tips to Hell. That sounds like a road trip. It talks about Valkyrie falling in love with Sigurd identically. The Ring of Nibelung is done with a Valkyrie elder sister. She leads a soldier to Valhalla after they died as faithful servants to God, and died in bravery. But one time she allowed someone to triumph against the plans of Odin. She experienced her divinity abundantly stolen because of God's anger. She was placed with a curse of slumber in the castle surrounded in flames. Damn. Manifesting in there was the hero Sigurd. He undid the curse with a demonic blade Gram. Brynhildr fell in love, teaching him all she knew, even gifting Sigurd magical runes, her blessing, and that happened so that he can move in path of a hero. But the happening was nothing but merely short-lived. Afterwards, Sigurd lost his memories, betrayed her. She was saddened in grief and was abandoned. She deliberately murdered Sigurd, whom she loved, and shortly after, she severed her own life by herself. No. It's sad. Sigdrifa is an identical version of Brynhildr. They both had the same fate of meeting and falling in love with Sigurd. I'll be honest, I'm lost here. I don't understand anything of this section, so if you get confused, so did I. So did I. I did not know if this is a translation error or not. Yeah, I honestly could be. I mean, the entire thing with like Volsung, epic, poetic Edda and all that jazz, it can be very confusing. I'm confused all the time, so it wouldn't be the first time. Character in Fate, FGO in Fate, even presented as a heroic spirit, she still likes Sigurd now, loves him even, to the extent that she would be challenging a giantess Jotun of the underworld to get him back, stripping away the shell of missed opportunities, sadness, hatred, and feelings of betrayal. What remains is only a pure love towards Sigurd. In her heart, she knows full well that he, who is strict towards himself than anyone else, loves herself without a doubt, and that she decided to return is a fiction. For that reason, even now, she moves automatically. If they meet once more, this time for sure they will cuddle close together. Thinking that way, that body creates their life by itself, or that just a cruel curse because of God. Dude, that is sweet. I want them to be able to cuddle together. Let them do that. The rest, that's a bit different. Volsung Sanga, Poetic Edda, Gudrun's Song, Sigurd's Short Song, and younger sister of King Attila, King Atli. Oh. Connection with other characters. In general, she would react to heroic spirit who did something like a hero that will make her remember Sigurd. React with bad meaning. A handful of male heroic spirit who made women cry in their lives also triggered this response. Fionn, run away! Diarmuid, run away! Sigurd, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please die together with me, my dear. How about you live together instead? Sigurd, you're very similar to that man. So yes, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Arthur Pendrag, I'm troubled. Since you're very kind, I'm troubled. Altira, you have the scent of that man, right? Oh yeah, the Attila thing there. Jean the Ark, Nuni. Yeah, there's no illustrated potato. We're no illustrated comments. That's weird. I like Bryn, and I think her armor gets really cool at first. Yeah, I agree. I really like the arm thing there, like badass. Honestly, most of the translation in this process is dubious, but I'm sleepy, so I might be going crazy. Yeah, that makes sense. Very sure I did not got crazy yet. Don't worry, we make it happen. I won't be hiring servant ahead because I'll mix everything up mistake otherwise. Don't worry about it, potato. But yeah, I think Brynhildr is okay. She's not my favorite, but I really do like that. Actually, that is a cool design on her arm plate armor there. That's badass. But I do really like her in Götterdammerung, especially when she and Sigurd is all that cute and sweet together, like, and they're fighting together, like that I do like. That I think is pretty neat. So otherwise, I think she's an okay character. Even if I'm not very into this Yonrei thing, definitely not. They're scary. But otherwise, as I said, I think she's an okay character, especially after Götterdammerung. Really nice to see some character development and not being just completely a-bonkers, which she quite is, but you know. But yes, I will be back with more FGO Thirstday next week though, so thank you for watching, see you later on, and have a continued super great day.